And another thing going away, Rooster Teeth.
Yep.
Rooster Teeth, was popular anyway. Did Red versus Blue.
Yep.
Had a lot of people working for him. A lot of the the bigger names on YouTube, like Bertie Burns.
Oh, of course.
Jeff Ramsey,
Uh-huh.
Gus Cerula.
I've heard of none of these people.
And Jeff Ramsey. You know, those guys were the founders of Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
And they're Rooster Teeth no more.
Yeah, I remember my first exposure to them was Red versus Blue on the Xbox 360, because I think you could download episodes of their Red versus Blue on the marketplace and watch. And I watched them and I thought they were like interesting that they were doing this in the Halo game, you know?
Yeah.
But I didn't ever find them interesting or funny enough to ever watch, really. So I never watched like a whole season of Red versus Blue.
Yeah.
But I knew my friends were really into it because I knew one guy who bought like the DVD set. And I was like, you bought that? Like, what the hell? So the only thing, I think maybe Achievement Hunter was a Rooster Teeth thing.
Yeah, I believe so.
So when that was new, I watched a bunch of the Achievement Hunter stuff because I was like really interested in achievements when the 360 first launched. But I never really watched anything on Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
Was it one of those wiener guys that got like, caught out for...
Yes.
Wasn't he a Rooster Teether?
Yeah.
I can't remember. He was one of your homies.
Yeah. Part of, because Funhouse is part of Rooster Teeth.
Yeah. What was that?
There was a lot of mixing in Rooster Teeth with Funhouse.
Yeah, that's all my whatever. But again, Warner Brothers is they're just shutting shit down to save money. Like Warner Brothers wrote off the whole Batgirl movie, just threw it in the trash to say say it was a loss and write it off. So same thing with they've deleted some stuff from their whatever their streaming platform is. So.
Yeah, 21 years Rooster Teeth was active.
Wow.
And it's the quote here is, now, however, it's with a heavy heart I announce that Rooster Teeth is shutting down due to challenges facing digital media resulting from fundamental shifts in consumer behavior and monetization across platforms, advertising, and patronage.
Well, I think also part of the problem is if you get hired onto Rooster Teeth to do whatever content, you're already good enough to do it, right? Mm-hmm. You have some sort of like likability, talent, whatever, if you're on screen, that eventually you'll become big enough that you don't need to be on Rooster Teeth anymore. And you just do your own thing.
You just do your own thing.
So it's kind of like just an eternal cycle of like raising someone up to go and do their own thing.
Yeah.
So I can see how that would be like not too keen for money making, especially when you'd get like a new person would come through and be like, who's this guy? I don't like this guy. I like the old guy. Well, you have to like this guy because this is the only guy we got now.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised. I mean, good for them when they sold to Warner Brothers and Discovery. They got paid because that's good. But I mean, if they hadn't sold, maybe they could continue on doing their own thing.
Yeah. Would
it still be making enough money? Who knows? Obviously, when they sold, the money made sense. So who knows?
Yeah. I don't know.
But it's another thing where if they probably went to Warner Brothers and were like, hey, can we buy the name back? They'd probably be like, no. No, we're keeping it. We're keeping it. What's the one guy, those guys that did a similar thing where they sold it off and then they got shut down? And then what's those mythical morning guys bought it back for them? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. That was Smosh.
Yeah. Smosh. Yeah. That's a similar thing where they sold it off and they couldn't do it. They got shut down and then those two boys bought it back.
Yeah.
Rhett and Link.
Yeah.
I never watched those guys, but I somehow know this story.
I mean, it was a pretty big story.
Yeah. Well, I never watched Smosh or the other two guys.
Smosh is a lot better now that they're not doing, I mean, when they first started, they were just kids doing silly skits, and that wasn't really what I was into.
Yeah.
But now they're doing a lot more interesting things, a lot of challenge things, and some really good skits.
Okay.
Some of them are really like Okay, that's you guys are really throwing it
Man,
there.
you watch all
It's
sorts of
crazy.
YouTube shit.
Yeah, man, I'm big YouTube.
Apparently,
That's my primary source of entertainment.
I only
when
watch
it's, when it's
DSP videos,
pre-recorded content. Like
Yeah.
it's YouTube.
I just watch DSP videos. That's it. It's the only thing I watch on YouTube. Maybe a Grimbeard review when he actually posts one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, Warner Brothers.
Yes.
They're evil.
Been watching a lot of Dirt Rider lately.
Dirt
God, I
Rider?
love Dirt Rider.
Is that a...
He's a Rust content creator,
Oh, yeah.
but he's just got this southern Eastern American soothing voice. That's
Okay.
but he says some funny stuff too. And it's just I don't know.
It's Rust.
It's Rust. He's the only guy I can watch other
Not
than
even-
Komomo.
What about Wellen?
No.
No? I like it when Wellen raps at the end
Yeah.
sometimes. It's just funny.
Komomo just makes not Komomo, but Dirt Rider makes trap bases and silly bases to trap
Yeah.
people. It's funny. I love it.
I do see clips from Rust where it'll be on TikTok. It'll be like, I built a base under this guy's base.
Yeah.
Just like, okay.
Just
Interesting.
ratting in somebody else's base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Yes.
Yep.